Well, Tottenham Hotspur coming to play Manchester United. Yeah, greatest record down the years, but in more recent times, they've had some wins here.
They have, and this Tottenham side, as always, they play some really good football, so they're going to be a test for United.
Michael Dawson. Number 25, Kalidou Koulibaly. Number 6, Tom Huddleston. Number 14,
Manchester United have certainly improved defensively, and statistically they have the best defence in the league.
No, I think the home side will have to produce something special to break through this defence.
The referee for today's game is Graham.
Well, this Wembley has its own history now, and I must say, a ground worthy of staging these very, very big occasions, and being home, of course, to England, the national team.
I mean, it's a huge stadium, isn't it? I'll tell you what, the players would appreciate. It's a much better pitch than it was in the old one, much more like the Premier League pitches.
We have 3 changes for Spurs since they last played. Benoit Assou-Ekotto starts, he's back from suspension today. Tom Huddleston starts, looking to recover his form. And it's rounded off the team with these 2 strikers. This is then the Manchester United lineup. Rio Ferdinand plays. Goalkeeper opts to punch. That game finished goalless between these 2 earlier this season. On this ground, maybe we'll get a goal or 2 to watch today, Alan.
Yeah, both defences were on top, weren't they? There was some really good defending, but since then, I think both sets of strikers have sharpened up a bit.
There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Michael Dawson. Piszczek.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there, passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Threads it through. Dimitar Berbatov! Well, that's the way to take the lead. That's a stunning goal. Fine move. Excellent application in front of goal. He's a really good player. And he's taken the chance with some aplomb here. He glides into scoring positions, Dimitar Berbatov, and he's found the target again.
He can make it look so easy, can't he?
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Well, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
It's Manchester United in the lead.
For Manchester United.
Tom Huddleston.
Dimitar Berbatov.
Michael Dawson. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Koulibaly. Well read by the defender. That's good movement forward here. Can he clear his lines now? Excellent work with the tackle. In on the goalkeeper. He's going to try it. Well, the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. Swung in from the corner. Good defensive clearance there. Ferdinand. Modric. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Trying to open up the defence with that through ball. The defence wouldn't be opened up, though. Very weak challenge. Dimitar Berbatov. Valencia. And they're trying to find Scholes here. Don't blame them for that. Easy save for Gomez in goal. And they're trying to dispossess him. And it's played to Jermaine Defoe. Didier Segura on the attack here, and they've cut it out. Now Koulibaly. Benoit Assou Ekoto. Well, it's okay for Manchester United at the moment. They've got the lead as this first half draws to a close. But there's a lot of work still to do. Here's a chance to attack. The shot's on! Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. And here is Owen Hargreaves. Young. Dimitar Berbatov. Carrick. Shots on here. Off the bar. Back into play. Owen Hargreaves. Tried that from long range. Praise for trying the shot, Alan.
Well, his teammates aren't too happy.
Alan, just give us another view on that attempt from Dimitar Berbatov.
Yeah, spectacular strike from just outside the box. Really unlucky to hit the bar.
And that's half-time. This is then the Manchester... Tough test this for the players in the second half, and the referee as well, who might have a big decision to make. At the moment he says we can play on, but that might be in doubt as the second half wears on. Paul Scholes looking for a through ball. Bit of pressure on the player, that's why it's gone out. Raphael. Paul Scholes. Oh, this is Manchester United at their best. Look at the league table. It just shows what they're worth.
Well, they've played with the traditional swagger of a Manchester United side. They've played with width and pace, and it's been a joy to watch.
Well, it's still just speculation, Alan, isn't it? But what a big money deal it would be if it went through.
Yeah, it does seem to have been rumbling on for quite some time. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if it does get sorted pretty soon in the next week or two.
Shot on! Keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the goalkeeper, comes out with a punch. Michael Carrick. Well, I like the look of this attack. Real chance. Dimitar Berbatov. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Well, this is one way of protecting the lead, really. That's what the manager thinks anyway, making this tactical change. Put the corner in the middle. Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after.
Very good build-up, Alan. Very good goal.
Well, the attention to detail from the coach on these kind of set pieces, he's faultless. He'll be delighted with that.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
For Manchester United, number 15,
Modric. Darren Fletcher. Antonio Valencia. Impressive attacking play here from Manchester United. Bit of space to go forward. A couple of options for him from the free kick, whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up. Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Tried his luck. Couldn't quite keep the free kick down.
Always difficult from that kind of distance to get it up and over the wall.
That was a decent try from the free kick, Alan.
No, really good free kick, and give him another chance and I think he might score.
Didier Sakura. On the attack here. Got the tackle in. They've lost the ball in a bad area. Superb defending by one of the most consistent players on the pitch. Darren Fletcher. Antonio Valencia. And it's in! Perfect header. Well, for all of you who love seeing headed goals, I do, for sure. I know Alan does. What a good example this was.
Well, it wasn't just about the quality of header. That was good enough, but the movement that allowed him to find that space, that was the good bit.
That is a great goal of its type. Perhaps don't see as many as we used to of it, but the cross made the header so possible.
Yeah, it is still one of the best sights in football, and I think supporters enjoy it. Spectacular header.
Substitution.
And the
for
winger
Manchester
now
United.
takes his leave of the game, having had an impact on the game.
Well, you don't get too many players of this calibre these days who can play on the wing and track back as well. He's got a good work ethic.
One team really on their game today, the other very off-colour. There's some potential. Quite clearly a free kick. You do need perfect connection from that distance, and he didn't get it.
Yeah, I thought he was optimistic going for goal there, was right.
Well, not always as noisy as this, the Manchester United fans, but they're in great voice today. The team's been in great form.
Yeah, and why not enjoy these kind of occasions when you know really you're confident that your team is going to win out.
Good vision. And we've seen from Manchester United some high-class football. They just need to put the game to bed now. Good vision here. He's in. Now the shot. So close. The post. He's coming forward with some danger. Pulse goals. Comes in strongly. This has been called a football match, but it hasn't been much of a match-up between the two sides. The winners conclusively at their best, and the losers just aching to hear the final whistle now. Didier Sakura, I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Just nicked it away from the attacker, the goalkeeper. That is the final whistle. Well, we've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising given the two sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.